No, it's not. It was his Royal Sheen coming up to join Tridacna, and the other horse in the gates, Ducati. So there's three in, Tridacna, Ducati. Others just obscured behind the tree over there. They're backing out Ducati. He must have been in the wrong stall. He's gone back into the next one, the adjacent stall. Midland Sage still out of line with Centaur. Crispy Kev up close to the stalls. Further back is Royal Sheen and Wild Element. Royal Sheen, trained by Bevan Johnson, ridden by Jeffrey Felix, has come down from Townsville for a number of rides here. Gemma Steele's ridden the first two winners. This is the third race she rides Setland Sage in this. Crispy Kev's gone in. It's the race favourite, trained by Lee Kernan here on the track. By the Kernans and members of the Weenet family who put in a lot of the hard yards here at the Gladstone Turf Club. David, the president, and Judy, his wife, the secretary. Along with the Thompson family, they are real stalwarts of the club. Now, Royal Sheen's still out, so too is Centaur. Crispy Kev's in, Tridacna, Ducati. Here's Wild Element. So we've only got Centaur and Royal Sheen by the looks of it. Royal Sheen, a fellow by Top Echelon, raced by a big syndicate, including Nugget Turnbull, who now lives in Emerald. I'm sure he'll be listening to the On The Bit coverage. Good luck, Nugget. Your horse Royal Sheen's coming up now. There's still one behind, popping out from the tree, and that's Centaur. So they're all loaded. Ready to run. 11.94 metres the trip. The third at Gladstone this afternoon. Well, there's one playing up in the stalls. Is it Royal Sheen? Jockey up in the air now, it settles down a little bit better. And the racing, they all got out pretty well anyhow, with the exception of Crispy Kev, who just dwelt slightly at the start, showing plenty of early dash along the inside with Centaur. And Centaur and Ducati take up the role of leader. Royal Sheen's popping into third, but he's going around the outside to challenge for the lead as I speak. Then came Crispy Kev, who's made up some leeway. Back along his inside then was Ducati. Followed further back in the field by Wild Element, and Setland Sage was last, about 8 off the lead. Not a lot of speed on really, and leading the way was Ducati by about a long neck or so from Royal Sheen, popping into second place. 2 and 3 lengths back then to Centaur, is hard ridden. On its outside, Crispy Kev continues to make some ground, being followed then by Wild Element as Centaur drops back through the field. Setland Stage was second to last, and last of all at this stage was Ducati. So they come up towards the home turn, and the leader here along the inside, it was Tridacna, challenged now by Royal Sheen. They're going together as they come to the turn. 3 lengths back to Crispy Kev, who's followed by Wild Element coming to the outside. Forget the rest. Along the inside, Tridacna's just in front of Royal Sheen. They're racing at very close quarters. They're going head and head. Royal Sheen and Tridacna, and Wild Element's coming at the pair of them down the outside, but Royal Sheen's getting away in the closing stages. A long drive from Townsville, Jeffrey Felix, but you've got the money on Royal Sheen by about 2 lengths to Wild Element. Third tight. It could have been Tridacna, or the other one there, Crispy Kev. They were followed in then by Ducati. Further back in the field, Setland Sage, and Centaur really didn't handle the conditions and pulled up a distant last. Too good for them, Royal Sheen. For a big group of owners by Top Echelon from Tomboy, a horse by Murphy's Blue Boy. It was a great speed to Murphy's Blue Boy, and this fellow's got a bit of speed as well. Royal Sheen, ridden by Jeffrey Felix. It's in good form in Brisbane, this horse, so it's no surprise for him to be winning here at Gladstone. Running into the placings there was a Wild Element. Up there too was a Crispy Kev, who might be in a photo for third. But no doubt about the winner, Royal Sheen, by Top Echelon from Tomboy, raced by a big syndicate of owners. They're listed as Mrs. M.D. Johnson, P. Flood, Richard Nugget Turnbull, S.M. Hickey, B. Close, Mrs. M. Bolst, P.L.E. Dice Ridge Proprietary Limited, S. Saunders, C. Clifford, L. Stevenson, Mrs. L. Barbella, A. Barbella, and M. Nugget. They'll all be celebrating early Christmas present. Good on you, folks. Royal Sheen, your horse just too good for them, ran away in the closing stages. Ridden by Jeffrey Felix, who, as I said, made a long drive from Townsville, but it's been worthwhile now. He's got some more rides yet, so his day could improve even further. We'll get all the other details and send them to you shortly.
But Sam Collett happy enough to take him to the lead, control affairs up front. He's got home by a neck with a half length between second and third. 3-4-1-5, the result of the fourth.
Dividends soon at Flemington. They're going to